I wish you guys were here. I'm bored, can you tell? Oh, can you see me? Kind of bright behind you. Look at that beautiful blue sky. It's not super warm, but it's nice outside. Let's do our lesson for today. So, time to the half hour. So we've already learned time to the hour. Now we're learning time to the half hour on an analog clock. Okay, so first let's do the problem of the day, acted out to solve. Ashley's mom baked 12 muffins. Ashley ate 3 muffins. I don't blame Ashley. I would eat probably 3 muffins. Carmen ate 2 muffins. How many muffins were eaten? So not how many are left, how many were eaten. So that one's easy. 3 and 2, 5. And write the time on the digital clock. So let me get my writing tool. Okay, so here we have the hour hand is the shorter hand, remember, and then the minute hand points straight up, so we know that is 8. It's really hard to write with your mouse, so be patient with me. 8 o'clock. And then this one, the hour hand is pointing to the 5, and the minute hand straight up to the 12, so that is 5 o'clock. Ooh, clock. Terrible writing, I know. Okay, so let's go on. What time does the clock show? So this is the digital clock, easy to read, so we would say 1 o'clock. How can you read time to the half hour on a digital clock? So here you have the hour hand pointing between the 10 and 11, and when you see it going between the hours, you always say it always is the hour that is previous or the lesser hour. So you would not say 11 because that's greater. You would say 10, that's less. So 10:30, but point straight down to the 6. That means it's half past 10 or 10:30. 2 ways to say it. Cameron eats dinner at the time shown. Tell what time. It says tell that she eats dinner. It says tell the time. Oh, sorry, tell the time that she eats dinner. I guess that makes sense. I'm losing my mind. Now write the time. So remember we talked about when it's between, you don't say 7 o'clock until the the hour hand goes past the 7, or you can just think about it being the lesser number. So between the 6 and 7, we know that would be 6 is the lesser number, so we would say 6 and then straight down 30 or half past 6. 6:30 or half past 6. Oh gosh, I forgot to say, you'll be needing this little guy that you made a long time ago. Hopefully you still have it. We did that one already. So Darius, that's an interesting name, very cool. Darius starts to mow his yard at 8 o'clock. He spends 1 hour mowing his yard. So let's see, let's start with that. He starts to mow his yard at 8 o'clock. So here is where you get your little clock. So now we have the hour hand pointing at the 8 and the minute hand pointing at the 12, so 8 o'clock. He spends 1 hour mowing his lawn, which would mean the minute hand would go all the way around. Ooh, all the way around. And he spent from 8 to 9 mowing his lawn, so it would be 9 o'clock when he finishes. But then he spends 30 minutes cleaning his garage. What time does he finish? So the minute hand will go halfway around because it's half past. So we'll stop at the 6 or 30 minutes, half past. And then our hour hand will go up and in between the 9 and 10 because it's almost 10, it's half past 9. Okay, so 9, when we get our writing tools, we would say between the 9 and the 10, and then straight down with our minute hand to the 6. Oh, I already did that one. Okay, so now we are to your lesson. Here's our lesson. Not sure why I have writing right there. Here's our lesson. So, for the duckbill. Okay, so here we're just tracing. Let's read the instructions. That has a little clock on it that says, I'm all worn out. Because time runs out, right? Trace the hour hand in red. Trace the minute hand in blue. And then use your little clock to show the time. So let me see if I don't know if I can get colors with this. Oh, well, that was interesting. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Where's my page? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't have any colors, but please, if you have a color, if you don't have crayons at home, don't worry about it, but you can always pick some up at school. We have some here for you. So we have in red, you would trace the hour hand, and in blue, you trace the minute hand, and it is half past between the 10 and 11. You go for the lesser time, which is 10, so we would say, oh, it's half past 10, or another way to say that is 10:30. Okay. I'm not sure why that's shown it twice. Okay, so if you'll go to the inside page, an analog clock can show time to the half hour. A half hour is 30 minutes. 1/2 of 60 is 30. An hour is 60 minutes, so half of 60 is 30. You already know that. Helpful hint, the hour hand points between the 4 and the 5. The minute hand points right to the 6. The time is 4:30. So you're going to just use your pencil and trace out the 4. It is 4:30, or 4. And then the colon separates the time, the hour, and the minute. So you write it digitally, 4:30. Now we're going to use our little meters of clock to show the time, and then we'll tell what time is shown. So it shows what's on that clock number 1, which I already actually. So it shows this between the 9 and the 10 on the hour hand, and straight down to the 6 on the minute hand. So it's half past. And remember we go for the lower number, which is 9, 9. We don't start saying 10 until the hour hand points right to that. I'm losing my mind. Let's go back. Let's go to number 2 and move me out of the way. Here we have, let's do it on our little clock first. Between the hour hand to between the 1 and the 2. And the minute hand again, just straight down to the 6. So it is half past. Remember, we don't start saying 2 o'clock until we go past the 2 or right at the 2. So it is 1:30. My writing tool, we'd say half past 1. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Number 3, let's show it on our clock first. It looks like the hour hand is between the 6 and 7. And the minute hand again is straight down. Okay, the minute hand is straight down, so we would say half past, not quite 7 yet, we would say half past 6, or 6:30. Okay, the next one, number 4, between the 3 and the 4 for the hour hand. And then the same position for the minute hand. Straight down at the 6, which we know is half past. Would you say half past 3 or half past 4? You would say half past 3, or another way to say that is 3:30. Okay, the next part is on my own. So you'll be doing number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 on your own. So please pause me while you complete those activities. I'm just going to scroll through. Okay. Let's go on to the back side. Hopefully you paused me and finished on my own. If you didn't, go ahead and go back and do on my own. We're going to do the back side together. Jen's class is leaving. Gosh, you can't see. Jen's class is leaving for a field trip to the zoo at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to show you on my clock. They're leaving at 10 o'clock. The class arrives at the zoo 30 minutes later. What time do they arrive at the zoo? So we're going to take our minute hand and go all the way to the 6, which shows 30 minutes. It took them 30 minutes. But then we also have to move our hour hand halfway between because it's 10:30. Not quite 11, 10:30. So we would say it stared at the zoo at 10:30. Another way to say that is 10:30. Okay, number 14. So here we have to draw on the hands of the analog clock. Oop, did we have to do that the last time? I didn't look. No. Okay. Nate will go to football practice at 4:30. Show this time on the clock. So let's show it first on this one. 4:30. 4:30. So we're going to go halfway past 4. And our minute hand is going to go straight down to the 6. So, Nate will go to football practice at 4:30. Show this time on the clock. If practice lasts 1 hour, what time will it end? So it lasts 1 hour. So the minute hand would go would go all the way around and then go back to it because that would be 60 minutes. But then the hour hand, he wouldn't 4:30. So now instead of it being 4:30, it would go around one more time and it would be 5:30. So let's use our writing tools and we'll write our hour hand. Our hour hand between the 5 and the 6 because it's 5:30, not quite 6. And then our minute hand will go straight down to the 6. And then we will say it is he gets finished with football practice at 5:30. Okay, great job. What is the difference between the minute hand and the hour hand? Can you write about that for me? What is the difference between the minute hand, the long one, and the hour hand? What is the difference? Please use complete sentences and start with a capital and end with a period. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.